Greetings! No voice today? Yes, there is voice. That was just the starting screen. So I can push everything out to socials, make sure all the buttons are clicked. Where is the chat? Why is the chat not in the chat spot? Hum. Chat box. Not that. Okay. Chat. Chat? Question mark? Oh, there it is. So is it not activated when the scene is not activated? Okay. That's an interesting thing that I probably need to fix. Notepad. Where's my notepad? Here it is. Important alert. No. This. No. That. Nope. That's the same thing. Okay. This. Huh. Here we go. I guess right here, I'm gonna make a note. Chat. Chat not initializing until scene is active. Never played Horizon. I played the first one. I completed it on stream. But I've never played this one, Forbidden West. Yes, so it is going to unfortunately get a lot harder to buy games before it gets better, I think. Unfortunately. Anyway, I still have a bunch of games I can play through, so you can watch me play games. Not quite the same, but kind of the same. Kind of. Let's see what's going on in Forbidden West. There may be a recap of the things that happen. Hey, it's Aloy. And a bunch of things. PlayStation. Select language. English. Language? English. Speech and movie language. English, French, Spanish, or Spanish. English. Sure, that's nice. Colorblind mode. Oh, no, it's okay. Subtitles on. That seems okay. Sony Interactive Entertainment presents a symbol. Trademark. Oh.
Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me. How did our world
No Thunderbirds,
come to
please.
be? The old ones perished 1,000 years ago.
Well, you see,
triggering the extinction.
funny story. It started with ChatGPT.
She showed me how it was reborn.
That is true.
Outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions. Each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines. And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a
Greetings, Khan. Welcome, welcome.
Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin.
Ooh.
And with a little help from me. She prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian.
As I recall, you didn't help with that battle at all.
Becoming a champion for all humankind.
They
But as
stole
used
that
to
idea
as
from
she
the
has
Lion
been,
King.
Now, I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both
What could you have
destruction
possibly needed that lantern
and
for?
opportunity.
Including Burning Shores. Progress main story to unlock. Okay. A hard, very hard, ultra hard. Like, story. No spoilers. Access 4 guided. Minimal HUD information. Look at the world to find your way. Markers and icons on screen to assist you on your journey. Well, it was automatically on Explorer, so we'll stick with Explorer. I assume I can change that later. Oh, continue. I don't remember everything that happened in the first game. Watchers. Oh no. That's a Thunderjaw, right? And those are stalkers, I think. And that's a long neck. I'm remembering some of these things.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream.
Oh, the dream.
I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers.
Is that the moon from Majora's Mask?
And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother.
Well, technically, I guess that is true.
And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts.
Red plants are bad. That's what I'm getting from this dream.
I'm always left alone.
Maybe you should put that on.
This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise.
That's a nice fancy bag you left on the ground. You sure we don't need that?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins?
These red plants remind me of Mistborn.
Both.
Weren't the plants in Mistborn also red?
I should...
Oh no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay. But if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus. Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
Does this mean I have to play as him? Oh, private facility. Restricted access. Okay. Does it translate that for you? Can you read that?
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on.
There's a thing. That's a pretty shot.
Shall we?
Games like this make me like hate Forspoken even more. Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. How could Forsaken be so bad? That is still beat into my head.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
You know, I opened up The Witcher 3 on the Switch
These plants don't look like the
and immediately thought, how is Forspoken so bad? The Witcher 3 is an old game. It looks way better. Okay. Focus.
There. Those plants by the stream should do the trick.
Oh, nope, nope. Ah, triangle. And there's dash. Medicinal plants are purple in this game. Gotcha. X is jump.
bitter?
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. All right, we should keep going.
No, we should get all of the medicinal
Might want
plants.
to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yes,
Yeah, good idea.
that is a good idea. That is the best of ideas. All of the medicinal plants. I like having full health and options to gain more full health.
Look there. More of the blight.
What? Oh.
Light's infecting all the plants. It's changing them.
Blight.
If it keeps spreading, nothing will grow.
That's why we have to fix it.
Now, the plants still seem to be growing. They're just red.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
I see a few ways down. What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Oh, okay.
Sounds complicated. Noticed you're traveling light these days.
Yeah, I ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear.
Oh, is that how you explain Metroiding me out of all of my cool stuff from the last game, huh? Except, oh.
The light's infecting all the plants.
Can we examine the blight without inhaling the blight,
Keep
please?
spreading, nothing will grow.
That's why we have to fix it.
Okay, we already had this conversation at the other blight. I'm still looking for berries. Can I have more berries?
That way.
I know, but there might be berries. Listen, don't you sass me. Are we going up? No? Are we going this way? Oh, we might be going this way.
It's hard to breathe around this stuff.
Oh, the blight hurts you.
Salvaging machine purchases. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
Okay, so I've got the hunter bow and no arrows. Can I craft arrows? No, I need ridgewood and metal shards. Okay. How am I completely unarmed? Completely unarmed? Really, game? Are there no medicinal plants? But I don't have enough medicinals. Luckily, the stairs still work.
A lot of arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look.
This is, yes, okay. Oh, medicinal plants, yay.
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
Good thing we already picked up some ridgewood.
Can I,
All
can
right. Now to craft some arrows. done.
Me too. Arrows ready.
Where did we get the shards? Hmm? Oh. Okay, that's a fancy thing. Nope, not that way.
There's a ladder, but can't reach it from here.
Nothing
Oh.
placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
You could totally reach that, Aloy. Lift your arms above your head. You can jump like 6 feet. Just want me to waste an arrow shooting things, huh?
That lock is really stuck, huh?
I just need to land one full-drawn shot.
After you.
Oh, okay. Ah.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know.
Aren't we in like Chicago?
The message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that. The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals too.
Then people will get sick.
I think the animals are probably dying because they're eating the poison plants. We going over here to the big creepy building? This looks like a hotel. Is this a hotel?
Light makes my throat itch.
Oh, there's an invisible wall here. Okay.
Don't
How
think
come
you
he
went
gets
through.
to stand on the invisible wall? That's not fair. There is a way through. There's a ladder up there, but I have to kick it from the top, which means I need to go an alternate way. Boing.
Down this way.
Oh, I remember these plants.
To the grass.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither.
Looks like a watcher.
Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Or I can just... Hey, don't make it. Ow. Gotcha.
Find
Burrower. Okay.
Another
A few
one's coming.
supplies.
Where is the duck button? Not that. Not that. Ah.
Okay, concentrate.
Don't you dodge my arrow.
So, after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
Get some more wood.
Someone shot this machine too.
Yes. But I don't mind. Cheating machines, they still seem to be bad. I assume we go this way. Ah, the game has shown me.
Got it.
Aha!
You said you've had a focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Oh, okay.
Through here.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protects us.
We'll be okay, Varl.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them?
We're going on tour.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Luckily, their security seems to be offline.
Please hold for identiscan.
I should be able to pry this open.
Somehow, I don't think it would be that easy in real life. What's down here? The escalators have become stairs. Is there anything this way? Or go the right way. Always go the wrong way.
Looks like a dead end.
I know, but is there a treasure box at the den? Dude, you standing up there? I thought you were some kind of treasure box. Does this fancy light panel mean anything? Nope. Okay.
There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above.
There's also fire, which, dude, you. Okay, get out of the skybrush. Dude, just standing in the fire.
Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
Yes, and started a fire, which typically doesn't last that long in situations where it's surrounded by water. Yes. I take fire damage. Where are you going? I'm pretty sure this giant illuminated pathway is where we... Okay, you be mysterious in the shadows. I'm gonna go this way.
What's that stench?
Entire camp.
Bodies. It's bodies.
They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell.
Does it?
And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
Yes, this looks like it's destructible.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Like a bomb?
Over here.
Do I got bombs?
I think I got something. It's some kind of Osram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Like this.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope.
Okay. What do we got?
Part of a machine. Could help fix the gears. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench. That guy.
Okay. No reward for beating up the dummy thing, huh? Oh, look, there's a crafting system. Do I just hit the button? Oh, okay. Pole caster. Continue the story to discover this item. Okay.
There. Pole caster. Now to test it on the debris.
Ah, there we go. Oh, back. Oh, can I not build from this menu anymore? Okay. Oh, we have a lot more paths to go down. Oh, these are the different trees. Okay. Okay, that looks actually pretty cool. Quests, notebook. Hold L2 and tap triangle. Oh, nope. Hold L2 and tap triangle. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So I gotta latch onto these areas here. And then, oh, keep holding down the button. Okay. Okay, so as long as I hold down the buttons. Gotcha.
Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
What's this?
Oh, this guy again.
Whoa.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth
Okay.
is simple.
Right.
We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there.
Well,
Please proceed into where we'll unveil our plans.
8.6 light years? That's Proxima B, isn't it?
What's in this auditorium?
Guess we'll find out. Pulse didn't turn up much. I better scan. I should open up my focus display and see what I can find. Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Okay. Borrow.
I don't think I can reach that ladder from here.
No, but we have the grabby thing. We could just grab it and pull it.
I don't think I'm doing this right.
Jump and tap X. Oh,
Wow, that works.
That pullcaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
like going around and kicking the ladder. Gotcha. Okay. While moving, tap L3. Okay. Aha. Long jump. Got it.
Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl. There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
What we got here?
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. What our governments abandoned in orbit,
Okay.
Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only
Right.
the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system
The Sirius system.
will create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300
Why?
years to reach it.
Why here?
Look up at the night sky. We'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimbumbe,
Shirumbe.
form of immortality.
That's a fun name.
Corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well,
Well,
we weren't very
Yes.
good at it.
sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up.
How do you know that? Was that in the other game? I don't remember that at all. I don't remember people trying to go to the Sirius system. I don't know why you would go to the Sirius system when the Proxima system is closer and it actually contains an exoplanet.
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah, reactivate. Let's see what else.
And if you have the power to terraform a planet, why not just terraform Mars? I mean, it's at the edge of the habitable zone of our planet.
We all know the projections.
Solar system,
Economic
not planet.
instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's...
Why is she looking at him like
A
that?
state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie.
Well, I'm sure they believed it at the
Really cared
time.
about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end.
This dude acting all surprised that humanity is still humanity, even when they're the ancient humanity. Like, wait, you mean they're no better than we are? Yep, that's about right.
The backup. It should be stored in there.
How do you know that?
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
PR presentation, okay.
The wilds have really grown over this place.
Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
Yes. Luckily, Aloy seems to be as strong as a tank.
What is that?
That's a machine.
Chemicals in this room. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Yet you're standing in the red stuff. Yeah, you see, you're coughing. You're standing in the bad stuff. You are the bad party member from WoW. Like, stop being bad. That is my advice. Why is there Heidi grass over here? Oh, something's gonna happen.
Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. Okay, you take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay.
Can I whistle?
Moving
This-
up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path. Damn! Spotted!
Oh. What happened?
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear.
I have to.
I should scan it first. Check its patrol path. I can throw a rock to distract it.
Well, it should be coming over here.
Sneak up and strike.
Oh, I have to.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
It's just gonna stand right next to me. I'm just gonna do that with my. Okay, now what? Ooh. Yes. Oh, he's up there. Come investigate. Or that.
Gotcha.
Mine's down too. More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
Okay. Goodbye. Come closer, little machine. That looks important. There's another one. Where be? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Got them all.
I remember how to be a sniper.
I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
I don't know. Am I paying attention? I think his beard looks fine. Come here. Let's see the beard. Yeah, his beard looks great. What are you talking about, Aloy? Man has a fine beard. Yes, never underestimate the arrogance and stupidity of humanity. These are wise words. Don't stand in the bad stuff.
This little guy got caught up in the blight.
You're standing in the bad stuff.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
You are the reason raids fail. You know that? You know that, Varl? We have already decided that the red stuff is killing the fox. The red stuff killed the fox. You were standing in the red stuff. This is the third time that he's just standing there. When I stand in the red stuff, I start taking damage. Do I go up? Do I climb this? Nope. It's not painted yellow? I don't climb it. Okay. This feels like the wrong way. It is the wrong way. Oh, the path. Obviously. Obviously. Why is there a fire? We're in the wilderness where no one is supposed to be alive. Why is there a fire? Fires don't just exist in the wilderness.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
But they didn't loot them because they are important metal shards. Also known as coins.
Looks like there was a barricade here. Machines must have broken through.
Machine barricade. Take all of this.
I'll keep this for later.
A health potion.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it.
Is this a box? This looks like a box.
Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them.
We might be able to disarm them. But I am going to throw up my break screen real quick. We're going to take a quick little break, and then I will be right back as we'll play during the break. Greetings again. I'm back. I suppose if it wants me to disarm them. Okay. Approach them carefully and hold triangle.
There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not blow yourself up.
Dismantled it. And got more supplies.
Yay. Okay. Ooh.
Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea.
Is there an achievement for destroying all of the target dummies?
I don't have the right supplies to craft a trap. But it looks like the Oseram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them.
Ah. Ooh.
I can use this. Okay. I should have what I need to craft a trap.
Aha.
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, it won't know what hit it.
Okay, gravel points. Anything back here that I missed?
Over here.
I think I got it all.
I think I see a way up.
I know, I am looking for treasure. Don't be like that kid in God of War.
Machine's ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
I did not mean to do that. Oh, this is a different machine. Good night. Hey.
We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
First, we search and we collect wood.
We've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
Pretty much.
They all have their secrets, but every place is different.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh, box. Okay. Up there it looks like. And that looks like along this track from over here.
That machine we saw earlier must be on the map.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
Yes, let's hope it doesn't come this way until I get, like, bombs. Bombs would be lovely.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
I'm gonna jump down there and get
Blighted
ambushed.
lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there. Hey, Varl. There's data here. You scan it with your focus. This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. It doesn't explain how they got it back up.
I'll keep an eye out for more data. Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
By glyphs, does he mean letters?
Looks like we've got to climb up.
Do I go up this or do I go up that? These lead to the same place.
This place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old.
They do appear to lead to the same place. Okay.
Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the tape.
Yes, I see.
Onzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
Oh, okay, now he's putting this together. That's she.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
What does it matter now?
Why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said
What kind of machine can make a planet?
Instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had
I mean,
time to figure this out. And
from
you
a certain point of view.
focus, but for now, the report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
He is handling this really well. Kind of makes me think he's going to die.
Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
Did you?
A weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
What weapon did we get? Oh, the blast sling. Okay. The frost blast sling. Okay. This way. Okay, I think we go this way.
Down here. I think we're almost back outside.
Good. Look, that must be the machine.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great. Another one of those machines. I could try with that new weapon on it. I can do more damage to it while it's
Already brittle,
I'm gonna
Aloy.
switch to my bow.
Machine couldn't take the cold.
More of the Osram Delvers.
2 hits.
And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
Okay, what else we got?
So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Farrow purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse.
Yes.
Let's cross over here.
He was the hacker that set up Hades. That is very, very clear water. Fish! There are fish. We go up. Right there. Okay. Aha. Okay. This. How did Royal get up here? Because I used the rubber thing.
That big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium. Imagine going up to the stars in that. These guys couldn't catch a break. Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them.
Move it, Jarl. Really? Come this way. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Wow, one shot. Okay, enough of stealth.
Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them.
Where's the other? Yeah, I see you right there. Ah. there were 3. There you go. Really? Okay, so if that guy hits me, it's a one-shot. I don't like that it gimped me on my ice thing and hit the thing instead of the...
Machines patrolling ahead.
We can
Yep.
tag them in a focus to keep track of them.
Okay, so there's one of them. There's 2 of them. Peekaboo. Ah, so I see you over there.
Okay, now how to get out of here?
Okay. I am remembering combat. Where's the other one? There it is. Aha! I have remembered how to fight.
Machine ripped right through the wall. There's a ladder in the back.
Oh, okay. That ladder.
So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries!
Aha. Here we go. Oh! There are 3 of them.
3 of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Ostrom,
And they're
we'll never
snakes.
get through to the data center.
Why'd it have to be snakes?
Past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
We'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to get over to
And now her hands don't work. Rope burn is real, people.
If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
Was that the only one? We really have no bead on? Oh, there we go. That's a bead.
Maybe I should stick to my spear for now. Save some ammo.
Okay, well, if you're just gonna... Peekaboo. You don't. Ow, okay, that hurt. Gotcha. Okay. Point of notice, there were 3 of them. I only thought there were 2 of them. Ancient supply box. I don't see any more. But I did see something though. That box is what I saw. Gold thorn pepper. Wonder what that does.
There.
Oh,
That ladder can get me up to the tower.
I hit that. I don't know if I would be so gung-ho about climbing
There's a rail up there.
ancient machinery.
Reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
That seems bad.
high enough. I better try this again. I can reach the rail up there if I launch myself off the grapple point.
Ow. Okay, that's not what I was supposed to do. Okay, there's a technique here that I don't know. Oh.
Didn't make it. Gotta try again. Didn't get up high enough. I better try this again. I can reach the rail up there if I launch myself off the grapple point. Didn't make it. Gotta try again.
You know, some kind of demo telling me what the timing for this is. Because the timing is apparently very, very specific. But it doesn't tell me what that timing is. It's not when you touch the wall. It's not before or after you touch the wall. And it's not when you touch the handle. Is it just rapidly tap? No, it's not. It just says tap circle. I'm not sure.
Got it.
Why did it work that time but it didn't work the other time? I don't know. I don't know. Wow, not what I intended to do. Do not channel Ezio, Aloy. Right. Yes. Ooh, box. Yes. That, okay, that was almost the wrong way. I need to keep going up. Aha. Aha. Aha.
That sounds good. Storm's getting bad.
Storm? There's a storm? Really?
Made it. That was close.
Yes.
Tower down. On to the next. I won't be able to make that jump. But there is a cable here. Maybe I can ride it to the other side.
Ooh-wee.
Well, where to go but up? This place is barely holding together.
Yes. Okay.
Looks
We are
like there
here.
are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin.
Ooh, green thing.
Great. More machines in my way.
Not for long. Ow. You missed. Hey, how did you... There we go.
Okay. Got this place to myself now.
Aha. Okay. Okay.
Control console might be in there.
Aha.
Time to crush those machines down below.
Well, that's not good.
The shuttle's caught up in those cables. I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them.
Of course we are. Of course we are.
Now, how to get up the tower?
Look for the yellow spots.
Scanning with my focus could help here.
Oh, is that one of these things? Aha. Oh, I can just jump there. Okay.
Climb closer to the ship to touch the cables.
Hmm.
It doesn't sound good. I have to detach those cables quick.
Right. Oh. Should it be the right? Oh, ladder. Okay.
There. The connector's holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot it.
No, not with that. With this.
One down. Now I just need to climb higher and detach the second set of cables. Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. Maybe you're almost right. No turning back now.
I mean, this is like Tuesday for Aloy. Where am I going now? Brought me over here. Oh. Oh, this way.
Almost there. There's the other connector.
Yep, this is a bad place to be.
Greetings.
Greetings! Welcome, Lojo. Aloy is doing Aloy things. Another happy landing. Oh, look! The snake is still here.
Finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. Scan for weak spots. Okay, where's that weak spot?
Can we freeze you? Are you freezable? Do you like ice? Yeah, I missed. I missed. Stop! Oh, ouch. Okay. Okay, okay. Can I make more? Danger coming. Oh, I'm bad with this thing. Let's make more. And that in my face. That's my face. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Okay, lots of ouch.
Try spitting at me now! There! Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Did I get it? Hello, Aloy. That's not good.
Damn it, it broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast. That makes me frost ammo. Or my focus might find something I can use around here.
Ouch. Need more ammo. Need more ammo. Dodge. This guy's really hard to hit when he's moving so much. He's got really tiny spots where I'm supposed to hit.
Finally.
Slitherfang, huh?
The data center should be straight ahead.
Okay, I got skill points. Okay. Ranged weapon effectiveness. Food and traps. Melee combos. Healing and potions. That sounds good. Ooh. I think we go with ranged combat right now. Concentration. Okay, so we're starting. I think Hunter, Infiltrator, and Survivor are going to be our main trees for right now.
I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
What is this? Oh, it had a thing. Okay. And there were a lot of medicinal herbs around the outside, okay. Huh. Lots of prizes hidden all over here. I need one more medicinal herb to be full. Can I have one more? One more, please. I win. Okay.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. Is it still there?
I don't know if it will be that easy.
Okay. I should find the server room. I'm close. I have to be.
Aha. New data point. Get it corrupted. Okay.
Please be here.
Reach for the stars.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzan's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you!
Thou shalt not sue. Super advanced terraforming system. Okay.
This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, the data is still here, right?
The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
But that's not what he said. He said he turned it into a logic bomb. So the data is there. You just have to fix it. Oh, we're climbing.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was
Sometimes.
pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world.
Yeah, it turns out he's working for the bad guy.
And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
New interlude, the point of the lance.
By the sun, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Yay.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Does she? That makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic.
Is it raining? It is raining. They built a statue of me.
One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the Allied, said it could not have been a reflection. I Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
You just need to stop waiting, my dude.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
So this looks like a data core.
Looks the same as before.
And where's the spire? Oh, right there. Okay. So this is a data core. And that's a transmission tower. I would guess that Hades was inside the metal orb and transmitted himself somewhere else.
I could pull this thing out of the... What? Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
I guess it starts with this yellow rope.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Oh. Yes. Oh, this button. Okay. I am going to pause right here and take a quick little break. And I will be right back. Ad will play during the break. Alrighty, I am back. And we are climbing this tower. Okay. Oh, this way. Aha. I see. Okay. 2.
There we go. Now, how to cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me. Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way.
Okay, so we'll go this way.
Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Okay.
Elevator? Let's see.
Now we're inside.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this.
Okay. Why is it all gloomy up here?
There's the note.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lands to steal.
Now he's going to monologue at me.
How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why don't you one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding?
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, now why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and to learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
This game looks really pretty.
There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
went inside it, and it transformed, almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
The king comes to visit me.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
A new spear. Fancy. And a thing.
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Shouldn't we ask him about the envoy thing?
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
To learn more about characters from the past, navigate the character bio
attach the
section.
master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
Okay.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. Tenakth territory.
By the sun, the Tenakth? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Embassy.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Oh, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. He was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tanakh captive?
5 years. Tanakh emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, we'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. Itaman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen.
Not necessarily.
Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asurum, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tanakh. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands.
Okay.
Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
Any hope for peace?
How did you get the Tanakhs to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tanakhs like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tanakh want lasting peace.
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian? And stay? Long enough for us.
I think the king liked us.
Get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Flashpoints over moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose fists and Aloy will confront the challenge directly. Choose brain and she will use her insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. Choose heart and she will express compassion or give voice to her deepest convictions. Well, we gotta use heart. We don't wanna.
Hope to see Meridian again, Avat. And you. But this mission, it's my life. It's all I can think about. I have to stay focused. What happens after? I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy. I will hope for your success, and look forward to your return.
The general section of the settings menu. Co-pilot. So I can turn the headpiece on and off. Standby screen. We can turn it on for right now. If it starts to get crazy headpieces, we'll turn it off. Okay.
Itaman, careful. Itaman.
This is my workbench.
Looks like a memorial.
Here's my mom. But she'll have to make do.
Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people
Oh.
defended this place from Hades. Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Okay.
What do you mean? I'm hating every second of this.
What's up here?
There. Workbench.
Ah. Spear upgrade. Champion spear.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Okay, can I use this again? No? Okay. Talk to friends. Stuck on barrel.
Dowager Queen Masadi.
Blessed champion. Itaman, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itaman. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itaman.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion!
I think there are more dangerous machines now. What's this over here?
That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
I'm not sure. I've been getting a lot of jobs, but nothing that seemed like terribly important.
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Can I climb the statue? Ah. Go in this way. Ah. Okay, maybe I can go this way. To get on top of the statue. Ha! No! No! Aha! Kinda. Same pose, other direction. Look, there's a giant statue of me now in the city. Can I get on top of my statue? This. I am on top of my giant statue. Ha ha ha. Can I zoom out? I don't think I can zoom the camera out. Okay. Only so much you can do with a giant statue of yourself. Hello.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends, or do you need more time?
I think I am finished. Time to go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Are we gonna sneak out in the night and leave him here? Is this a copyrighted song? Could be. Should I talk over this entire section? I kind of saw that coming. oh, we're going to say, let's leave in the morning, and then we're going to leave right now. All of that was like the opening. Does that mean that we're actually in for a rather long game? Or was it just an opening that takes a considerable portion of the game? Because that was like 2 hours worth of opening right there. I have played a couple of games that had openings like that. Final Fantasy 16 had an opening like that. What else? What path is she taking to get there? Because aren't we heading west? All of these places are east. And I'm pretty sure that place is north. Like, these are iconic places from the first game, yes. Because, like, I remember going here. This is the exit from the north down into the Nora lands. And here are the Nora lands. But before we got here, like, Meridian is like directly north of there. But she went far to the east around the Machine People's camp to come back down through this opening. And that's the far east as well, because that's where the expansion for the first game took place. So she's going west by going east around the entire land. Didn't they say it was going to be in 2 days? Is she going this way so that Varl can beat us there? Horizon Forbidden West. Or maybe they didn't think that the players would remember where all of these places were. And this is the Nora place.
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke.
Level up.
Not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machine.
I'm being abducted. Oh no.
For the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones and lots of them.
I'm back.
Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness is,
Greetings,
they're not
PT.
native to the Daunt. Just showed up all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross over. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said.
That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light.
I love that the camera is smashing into the rocks.
Great.
Just the default place of the camera. We'll just smash it into all of the rocks.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman, proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith and chain scrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to chain scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Well,
I gotta find
Aloy has gotten
It'd
bossy.
be good to hit chain scrape first and upgrade my bow.
Uh-huh. Thank you for installing the Burning Shores DLC. Burning Shores DLC features new quests that continue the main storyline and is set in an entirely new area of the map, featuring new characters, machines, weapons, tools, outfits, skills, collectibles, and more. To start, make sure you have completed the main quest at Singularity. Aloy will then be contacted with next steps. The new skills are available at any time. Ghost levels will be returned upon reaching the new max level. Enjoy. Okay. Now I can quick save. Oh. Quick save. And where am I going? I'm here. There's chain scrape. There's unknown. There's Aaron's location. Okay. This is where we go.
Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe. I've been made.
Okay then. Well, come here, you. Okay, anyone else? Bam. What is this place? Is this gonna explode when I shoot it? No? Does it explode when I hit it? No. But it could've, and that was a test. Can I break this? No. Pig! Not safe for pig. Okay. What is glowy green thing? Let's investigate. Green shine sliver.
It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if kids would be interested.
Okay, rare and valuable.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this? It must be chain scrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'll be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Ooh, another greenstone. Oh, green shine. Something. Something.
Whew, that'll keep me awake.
Outlander approaching. Is that the savior? Wanna come in, savior?
Yes.
Chainscrape savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Well, that was easy.
By the forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on.
Okay.
Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. Bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland,
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind.
Yes.
Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Upgrade bow. Aha. Weapon upgrades. Hunter bow. Okay. Okay. New weapon attributes. Acid Hunter arrows. Lovely. Can I do two? Ooh. Weapon stats improved. And the burrower sound shell. That sounds complicated to get. What does this get me? Weapon stats improved. Weapon stats improved. Ooh. And an empty coil slot. Okay, so just max upgrade that thing. Pouch upgrades. Upgrade that. Not enough room in my potion pouch. Okay.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Yes, but I just did.
This
Okay.
should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help.
Okay, but it appears I have no coils.
Near the bristlebacks.
Or am I exactly where I'm meant to be? Who can say?
Okay.
Why don't you bring that bony ass of yours over here and say that again?
This is your stash.
Almost ready to go.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Where did I get these? Thunder Elite, Behemoth Elite. Second chance, low health defense, low health ranged. Okay. We'll take this. We will take both of those. A thunder sling and a short bow. What's this for? Machine strike. Hunter arrows. Okay.
Drinks later?
Warrior bows are quick-firing short-range bows. Unlike other bow types, they deal maximum damage even when not fully drawn, but quickly lose accuracy at longer distances. Okay. Ooh, I can get a new skill. What is this? Aim with L2 and tap R3 to enter concentration. Okay. Concentration is useful. Okay. Okay. Weapon technique. Got it. No more skill points. This gives me concentration. I think we'll hold concentration for the moment. This here. Okay. Lovely. Get back over here and use a workbench, see if we can upgrade any of our new things. We cannot. Hold on a second. How does this bow fire? I mean, I understand why the mistake was made, because it's been a really long time, right, since people have seen bows and how bows are supposed to work. This bow is strung backwards. There are historic pictures of bows in this configuration, but you never string a bow in this configuration. The arms of this bow are meant to be bent back the other direction and then strung, putting the bow under an extreme amount of tension, the way that this bow is strung. But I have seen multiple games. Diablo is a really big example of bows that look like this. That's actually a bow that has been strung backwards. It's kind of funny. It's a little bit funny. But yeah, that bow has been strung backwards. It should be bent around the other direction and then strung that way. Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, okay. How does this bow shoot when you're out here? So they're trying to use it as a crossbow? Even though it's even like that, it's strung backwards. This, okay. What's up here? These look like they explode. It's a musical instrument, not a weapon. Yes. Ooh, blue box. Ancient chimes.
How goes it, Hammerhead? Bit busy now, but we'll talk soon.
Side quest. Let me through. Okay. I'm gonna pause it right here. And I am going to take another quick little break and I will be right back. Alrighty. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me.
Okay.
Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
I mean, you're obviously a cook.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
I have a feeling I'm going to be coming back and he's going to be attacked by thugs and I'm going to have to beat up some thugs. Okay. There is another quest. And this would lead direction.
You say you can't give me free aid here, but hear me out. Help Corbin and the others at Doom for the night.
Oh, it's over here. Ha.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Ulvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Ulvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down, and take me through it. You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
Okay.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvin... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
Maybe I can help.
If I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
No guarantee the mine's going to be intact by the time I leave. I have this thing about blowing up entire areas. You know. It's what you do. It's another green marker over here. That's out. Yes. Sharp sticks. Aha. Aha.
What do you want, Olvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown,
This guy has a very punchable face.
remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it. What other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Karja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there.
Why can't I look in that room?
Step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Karja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
Good question.
Sensibilities of good Oseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
I
You
mean,
founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said.
Uh-huh.
I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Oseram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Oseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Okay.
Do I have to say it every time? You know I stopped listening a while ago.
Which one was the tavern again? The big one. Yes, tavern.
Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd.
Did you?
But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Okay.
How does blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around.
I mean, well, I thought that would be self-evident. Aloy, come on.
Scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale.
claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
Okay.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Oh, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay. So we've got some things to do. Charger site. That's where the bristlebacks came from. Gather the bitter leaf there. Gather the wild meat there. And the scrounger site is up there. Something unknown here and here, and then there's a campfire over there that I can get. That's the mine they were talking about. That's Barren Light. Okay. I wonder what this is. Oh. There is much west. You in the starting area of the west. So I imagine that this tunnel right here I assume there's a tunnel right here. Goes back to the lands from the first game. Unknown melee pit. Workbench. Machine strike. Okay. Outfits. Look, it's right behind me over here. Oh, yeah, this guy.
Don't you have somewhere better to be?
Next round's on me! What can I do you for?
Ignoring me again?
Tell Petra I say hi.
Shop's closed, Red. You're welcome to use the workbench. Best I can do.
Why are the shops closed? I don't know. want to go here. See if I can figure out what the question mark is. I'm stuck. Okay. I keep hitting the wrong button on this map. So the question mark was the herbalist. So does that mean that this question mark is a shop? Okay. Let's see what this is. Machine strike. So I assume this spot is going to open up a little bit later. A melee pit.
Savior of Meridian, come on over here.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know
That's
better
an
than
outfit.
anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best
Okay.
place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West.
Right.
Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the Savior of Meridian, Champion of the East, or the Enduring, Master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the Master of Masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is.
Okay.
But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise.
Okay.
You leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Melee pit. Okay. Okay. So I've got to learn skills and then come back and do that. Something else right here. Okay, so it looks like I don't get to see where those quests are until I uncover the map in that spot. Because you mentioned 3 capitals, so I would imagine they're probably spaced around this area. But until I actually get over there and can put some eyes on it, or I guess find the tall neck. Okay. All right. Well, that is actually where I'm going to call the stream for today. Short stream today. We're going to have another stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream is going to start a little bit later. We're going to be starting probably around 5 and running till about 10 or so tomorrow. And then we will be back on Monday with the next stream after that. I've got a few errands and things to do this afternoon or evening now, I guess. And I've got some things to do tomorrow morning. Yeah. So yeah. We got through all of the opening stuff, and it looks like we've got a lot of exploration and side questing to do, which we're gonna dive into tomorrow with some more fun times with Aloy. I'm going to continue with Horizon Forbidden West on Thursdays and Fridays until we complete it. And then we will still have Played Up on Mondays and Final Fantasy XIV on Tuesdays, and afternoon streams sometimes on Mondays and Tuesdays when I can squeeze them in, when schedule and everything permits. But right now the streams are gonna stick to about 3.5 to 4 hours long. I think that's a pretty good length for a stream. I'm going to be expanding them back out to 8-hour streams a little bit later on, once things settle down a bit. But right now, let's see if there's anybody out there in Twitch land that we can throw a raid at. Who is doing cool things that needs a raid? Let us see. There's a Mario baseball game? Let's raid Ellie. We haven't raided her in a while. Looks like she's playing a fun garden game. So yeah, we're gonna pop on over to Ellie. Give her some love. She's playing a nice, relaxing garden game, and I will be back tomorrow with more Horizon Zero Dawn. So yeah, want to thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side. Nari out.